The road we're on is paved in Garth.
Come along on the journey
as we explore
Garthology.
Think of it more as a conversation. I like that. So if this is truly a conversation, then I say let the conversation begin. Showtime!
Hey everyone, it's Deb. Welcome to Season 4, Episode 21 of Garthology. I'm alone today to discuss an award. Now, normally, in our other episodes in the past, I would give you information on an award that Garth received. But today, I'm going to discuss an award that Trisha and Garth presented. And it was to a very deserving individual who I am certain has impacted their lives, and I know she has definitely impacted country music. The Country Radio Broadcasters held their Country Radio Hall of Fame induction ceremony in Nashville on July 10th, 2023. Now, in case you haven't heard of the Country Radio Broadcasters, it was established in 1969 with a goal of furnishing a platform for education and a climate for growth within the country music format, while also serving as the conduit connecting the interests of country radio with the country music industry. For 2023, the Country Radio Broadcasters awarded their Artist Career Achievement Award to country music legend Barbara Mandrell. The Artist Career Achievement Award is presented to an individual artist or act who has made a significant contribution to the development and promotion of country radio and country music through their leadership, engagement, and creativity. Reading about that criteria for receiving this special award, it's certainly easy to see how Barbara Mandrell was chosen. For those that may not be aware of Mandrell's place in country music, here's a little information on her. Barbara Mandrell is a highly acclaimed country singer, actress, and musician known for her contributions to country music. Mandrell grew up in a musical family and began playing the accordion at a very young age. She and her sisters formed a musical group called the Mandrell Sisters, which performed on local television shows. She made her professional debut as a country singer in the 1960s. Barbara signed her first recording contract with Columbia Records in 1969, releasing her debut single, I've Been Loving You Too Long. In the early 1970s, she began gaining wider recognition with hits like Tonight My Baby's Coming Home. Mandrell's career reached new heights in the late 1970s and 1980s with a string of successful albums and chart-topping singles. Notable songs during that period include Sleeping Single in a Double Bed, I Was Country When Country Wasn't Cool, which was a duet with George Jones, and Years. Barbara Mandrell received numerous awards and honors during her career, including 2 CMA Entertainer of the Year awards in 1980 and 1981. She was a frequent nominee and winner at the Academy of Country Music Awards and the Grammy Awards. In addition to her music career, Mandrell pursued acting and appeared in TV shows and movies. As a matter of fact, she had her own variety show, Barbara Mandrell and the Mandrell Sisters, which aired from 1980 to 1982. She also acted in various television movies, as well as made guest appearances in popular TV series. Barbara Mandrell's impact on country music is significant, and she's often regarded as one of the genre's most influential and successful female artists. Her unique blend of country, pop, and gospel elements in her music appealed to a wide range audience and helped bridge the gap between traditional and contemporary country music. Barbara Mandrell retired from active music performance in the late 1990s, but she did make occasional appearances and continued to be involved in charitable and industry-related activities. So based on all of that information, you can see that Barbara Mandrell's career in country music and entertainment in general left an indelible mark on both industries. Her contributions to country music, including her chart-topping hits, plus her influential television presence, has earned her a lasting place in the history of country music. Now, knowing that Trisha performed during the Country Radio Hall of Fame induction ceremony, I decided to research the history between the two, Barbara Mandrell and Trisha Yearwood, because I didn't know a lot about their friendship. But I tell you, going down that internet rabbit hole led me to a YouTube video of a Larry King live show that aired originally on November 14th, 2005. Now, this particular episode included both Trisha Yearwood and Barbara Mandrell, but it also included Jody Messina, Martina McBride, and a very, very young, just starting out, Carrie Underwood. Now, this Larry King live episode was just 6 months after Carrie won American Idol, and her very first album, Some Hearts, was being released the very next day. So the topic of the show was the superstar ladies of country music, so they had good representation, and they were also celebrating the 80-year anniversary of the Grand Ole Opry. Now, I don't remember watching the show when it originally aired, so it was interesting to go back and hear these famous women all discuss country music, their individual journeys, and how Carrie might approach her new career. I will say, though, that the topics were a little bit cringy, looking back on them now, mostly when Larry King continued to ask Trisha about Garth and their upcoming marriage. I mean, he basically asks her more about Garth than her own career, which is really disappointing looking back on it, because even in 2005, Trisha was an extremely accomplished artist all on her own. So I was pretty pleased, I have to tell you, when after Larry asked again if she and Garth had set a wedding date yet, and when they were getting married, Trisha was really good at dodging the question. She didn't really give an answer. She said no date was set on the calendar. But that's hilarious because looking back now, we know that Garth and Trisha got married just a little over 3 weeks after this Larry King show aired. So I just think that's hilarious. I say bravo to Trisha for not giving anything away. So good for her. And I will link the video of the Larry King live show on our website in case you want to go check it out. But getting back to Trisha and Barbara. So I highly recommend Googling their history. You can find many rabbit holes to fall down on both of them together as well as individually, and it's really quite interesting how far back their friendship goes. During the Radio Hall of Fame award presentation, Trisha performed an acoustic version of Mandrell's hit, If Loving You Is Wrong, I Don't Want to Be Right. And then she started I Was Country When Country Wasn't Cool, when suddenly Garth Brooks made a surprise appearance echoing George Jones's performance from the original recording. Here's a snippet of Trisha and Garth performing Barbara Mandrell's hit, I Was Country When Country Wasn't Cool. As the Country Radio Broadcasters president, Kurt Johnson, said at the time of the award, "We are honored to present the Artist Career Achievement Award to Barbara Mandrell, a true icon in the music industry. Her incredible talent, dedication, and passion have inspired generations of artists and fans alike. It is a privilege to recognize her outstanding contributions and celebrate her remarkable career." Just as a side note, past recipients of this award include Keith Urban, Rascal Flatts, Vince Gill, Randy Travis, George Strait, the Judds, and Trisha Yearwood, among others. So that's all for today's episode. I hope you learned a lot about Barbara Mandrell and how amazing her career has been and why she deserved this very special award. I love that Garth and Trisha were the ones to present this to her. Have you checked out our website at garthology.com yet? If not, stop by today and check out past episodes and bonus content. And don't forget, I will go ahead and link the YouTube video for the Larry King Live show, just in case you want to check it out. Don't forget to share us with everyone you know. That way you can help your friends in low places become Garthologists too. Hey, if you get the chance, stop by our social media accounts to let us know what you think of Barbara Mandrell, her history with country music, and this special award. On Facebook, we can be found at facebook.com/GarthologyCast, and on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or X as it's called now, and the new Threads, we're also at GarthologyCast. Thanks again for listening. This has been Season 4, Episode 21 of Garthology, and I'm Deb. And don't forget, love will always win. Bye.